Would you like to know more about the effects of smoking cigarettes? Well, this video is for you. Today, we're gonna be talking about the adverse effects of smoking cigarettes. What actually makes smoking dangerous? Well, this danger comes from the 7,000 chemicals present in tobacco smoke, with 250 being harmful and 69, nice one, being carcinogens or cancer-causing. Among these chemicals are acetaldehyde, acrolein, ammonia, and chlorine gas. Wow. With this info, you'd think, why would people start smoking in the first place? Well, there are various of reasons on why people would take up smoking. These reasons are subjective and differ from person to person. I will list off some of them.
A person could take up smoking due to peer pressure, curiosity, a way to cope and alleviate stress, family influence, media influence, rebellion, and lack of knowledge of how bad smoking can be.
With that out of the way, I'll finally explain the adverse effects of smoking. I'll divide it into three major parts: physical and physiological, mental, and social effects. We'll first start at the physical and the physiological effects. Smoking basically directly harms every part of your body from head to toe. Now let's start with the head, specifically in the effects of smoking in our appearance. A person who smokes could have these changes in appearance, mainly being premature aging and wrinkling, dull and uneven skin tones, yellowing of teeth and stains, thinning and dry skin, puffy eyes and dark circles, lip discoloration, and gum diseases and loose tooth. Ugh. Having these changes in appearance due to smoking can make you look less appealing to some people, although we shouldn't judge of how people look. Smoking eventually leads to respiratory diseases, one of which is chronic bronchitis, which is the inflammation of the pathway of the lungs that causes coughing, emphysema, and lung cancer due to lung tissue damage. Another is an increased risk of respiratory infections like pneumonia, decreased lung capacity, and difficulty breathing. Some more physical negative effects of smoking include cardiovascular issues. This with the narrowing of arteries leading to strokes and heart attacks, elevation of heart rate due to nicotine, and reduced oxygen transport from carbon monoxide and smoke, leading physical activities like this.
Here I am today, halfway through Digos, jogging.
Being harder, due to your body not getting the sufficient oxygen it needs.
So imo kung gipadagan og Digos to Padada para lang make og point para sa CWTS?
Yes,
Bruh!
infertility is also bound to happen within men, sperm being reduced in quality to looking like this, to that, and in women having damaged ovaries like this. Saving the worst for last, we have cancer. Smoking can cause cancer to all these different parts of the body. Cancer is basically the uncontrollable division of abnormal cells or cancer cells in the body or organ it's present on. Next effect of smoking is the mental effects. Smoking has significant psychological and neurological consequences, one of which is an addiction to nicotine being the chemical present in tobacco. Nicotine activates the release of dopamine, which is the happy chemical. With the prolonged use of cigarettes, this causes you to have a nicotine dependency, reinforcing a harmful cycle of cravings and withdrawals. This also increases the reliance on smoking for stress relief or emotional regulation. Stress and anxiety. Paradoxically, smoking can increase baseline stress and anxiety levels over time, which in the long term could lead to more stress to yourself. Sleep disruption is also common. Nicotine interferes with sleep patterns, causing insomnia or poor sleep quality. Mood disorders are also present with a higher prevalence of depression among smokers. Emotional instability and mood swings are caused by fluctuating nicotine levels affecting the brain's chemistry. The last effect I'm going to be talking about is the social effect of smoking. People who smoke often face judgment or discrimination upon knowing that they smoke. They are perceived as unhealthy or unattractive to others, especially non-smokers. Additionally, smokers may need to isolate themselves from public places when smoking due to smoking bans, resulting in them stepping away from social interactions and feeling excluded. Smoking also has impacts in your relationships. Non-smokers may avoid dating or being associated with smokers due to their lifestyle differences. Secondhand smoke affects the people around the smoker more, leading to more similar adverse symptoms. Now, what was the point of me telling you all the adverse effects of smoking? Well, obviously, because it was an assignment from Miss. And also, this is a message to those people who are currently smoking, thinking of smoking, or trying to quit from smoking. We care for you. Plus points, Miss.